It's hard for us humans to visualize life from the point of view of a completely different creature. Welcome to Kermit's world. Kermit is an 8-year-old Pacific tree frog who is willing to share with us what life is like when you are small, sensitive, and cold-blooded. The big focus of a frog's day, when not remaining motionless for hours on end, that is eating. Kermit will bite at almost anything that moves, even empty tweezers. Let's just look at that once again, stopping the action for a moment. Once she's in action, our human eyes can't even capture the full range of her movements. Her sticky tongue doesn't unroll like some frogs. It just kind of flips out, then flips the bug right back into her mouth. Kermit will eat caterpillars and worms, but only if she's really hungry. Otherwise, she turns her nose up at them. What she really loves, though, is anything with wings. Houseflies, garbage flies, moths. She even loves those spiky old crane flies. Tree frogs actually do most of their hunting at night. They stay up to the wee hours, prowling around. Then they sleep through the morning, waiting till around noon when the sun has warmed up the world before they emerge. Kermit can even eat bugs that are actually as big as she is. She just has to struggle a bit. This one could take a while. Let's take a quick look at some of the other things that matter to her little frog life while she works on it. Tree frogs start their lives in the wetlands. In early spring, males come down to shallow ponds and ditches, singing to attract females. The frogs choose ponds that are shallow and warm, so that the eggs will hatch and the baby tadpoles will have lots of growing algae to feed on. Many of these sensitive wetlands are affected by development and pollution. Threatened habitat makes it tough for tree frog survival. Okay, let's check back on how she's doing. Looks like she's still working on it. Tree frog eggs hatch within a few weeks. The tadpoles soon sprout legs and lose their tails, and around midsummer they metamorphose into tiny little frogs. This is Kermit's big brother Pancho, the day he metamorphosed. You can still see the remnant of his tail. All right, let's check on Kermit again. Okay, it's taking a while. What else can I tell you about? How about how they get around? Tree frogs are called tree frogs for a reason. They spend a lot of their summer climbing around up in the bushes and trees. They are very adept at making their way through or over anything, even right up my camera lens. Okay, she's getting close. I'll show you how she does that climbing trick on the glass while she finishes up. Tree frogs not only have sticky pads on the end of all their toes, their whole body is pretty sticky, so they can even climb up slick surfaces like windows. It's not hard to see where the inspiration for the Spider-Man movie came from. Okay, how's she doing back there? All right, looks like she'll have it down in another minute or so. Aside from eating, a frog's other big thing is just sitting around. I don't think they really have a lot on their mind, but they just love sunbaking, climbing up to a bright spot to sleep in the sun, and, of course, taking advantage of any bugs that happen to fly by. Not a bad life, eh? Okay, looks like she's almost there. There she goes. It's gone. Now just one last gulp, then back to regular frog life, just sitting around and waiting for something to happen.